now, man.
Hey!
Do something right now.
Junior!
Gotta talk to him sometime, right?
I'm Millz. I've been a professional Madden player for like 4 or 5 years. I skipped a couple years because I'm also a family man. I'm known as the best defensive player in the world. This year was like my first year like locked in on Madden. I quit my job and said, this is what I want to do. This is the life I want. Then this first year, I blew up. I probably won like 15, 16 tournaments. Next year, I am trying to win a belt so I can be rich forever. And my family is very supportive. Being the fact that I've been on TV so many times and I'm really good at the game, they see me winning all these tournaments. They see my stream is like super big and I've only been full-time streaming for a year.
Here comes the pressure off the edge, mixing quick throw, tough coverage. Kyle Pitts, diving catch, touchdown Wesley.
Oh, Millz is furious.
When I lost to Wesley, it was just one of those, it is what it is. He's kind of known as like a super lucky player. And he threw the ball at like 3 of my best players and he caught it. Then the next day, that's when they came back and it was like, wait a minute. Like, wait, I'm getting put in the losers bracket? And then it kind of bothered me. You got to be tough because the game is a game and it's never going to be perfect. I didn't really care who I was playing. I kind of took it like a one game at a time. I mean, I literally had to run through a gauntlet just to get to Wesley. So once I made the Wesley, it was kind of like I'm just playing one game. If I win the first game, I worry about the next game. And the thing about playing like Wes and anyone in his crew, they all play the same. When I'm playing Wesley, it's literally not even his name. I'm playing his crew. It's just another game with 818, probably the best crew in the world right now. Before the championship game, Wesley took like an hour to start the game. That's because he was trying his hard to get his team set up just for me. And it still didn't work. In Madden, they have an ability in the game where after a person calls a play like 3 times, you can see that whole play. So he took all that time to put in the ability. So I was just picking plays, calling run plays I didn't run just to run time off and just try to make it to the next quarter. It was bad. So for me to win, and then I was super happy.
It's a $4,000 dot.
$4,000 dot.
MCS is kind of half of the year, and then they kind of like disappear. So it kind of leaves us with like the next 5-6 months with nothing to do. So this is the best time to run a tournament, but it is very important we have tournaments. Like the year just died. So even this tournament right here was like perfect. It doesn't matter how big the tournament is or how much it's for, it matters who's in the tournament. If you're beating tournament players and the prize is $500, you still getting respect out of it because you're still beating tournament players. From the looks of it, the world is kind of going toward esports from what I'm seeing, and every year it's like getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So I wouldn't even have an end goal. I would just try to continue to be as big as a star as I can be for whichever esport I'm in. For the new Madden, most I'm excited about is it's more defensive. I had my best year in Madden when it was a defensive game because that's what I'm known for. I play defense in this Madden. This Madden has 0 defense. Little Timmy can just pick up the controller and score on you. So the next game is going to be defensive, which means my defense is going to be, from what I saw in the beta, going to be like 10 times better. This might be one of my best years ever, so the goal is to win everything. At the end of this year, I'm trying to be the face of Madden.